Oh, hello and welcome to Fingal Library's Storytime with me, Mr. Read. Now, today we're all encouraged, as we are indeed every day, to read and to squeeze in a read whenever we get the chance. This is Ireland Reads Day, and today I am going to read some wonderful stories that have been sent to me by kids just like you, written by kids. The first story is called Under the Carpet, and it comes from a young man called Adam Carey O'Callaghan, who has reached the magnificent age of 10 years. 10 years old. Chapter 1. Yvonne and Stu's House. When we walked into Yvonne and Stu's house, they were there in their silly sunglasses, ready to make us laugh as usual. The good thing is, they said, "Come on in and welcome to the Careys' house." It was 6:30 p.m, so my ma had to have a cup of tea as usual. And when my ma finished her tea, she wanted us all to play Switch, which was our usual game of cards. By the time we finished, it would have been 10:30 p.m. It was half an hour until my bedtime, and half an hour went by very quickly. I had to go to bed and I said, "Good night." Chapter 2. The next morning. The next morning, Yvonne was awake before everyone else, and she went down to the kitchen and made us sausage sandwiches for breakfast. We love ketchup sauce and mayonnaise on the sausage sandwiches. Very tasty indeed. We wore our pyjamas for breakfast and I got dressed after the food. Later, we went for a walk along the sea and you could see the ferries going out to England. And by the time we got home, it was 1 o'clock. Chapter 3. Dun dun dun. Later that night. That night, we were all at the house and watching a movie. Me and my sister Hannah were sitting on the carpet playing. I fell over and whacked my butt, hard. And where I'd hit, it sounded like I'd hit a wooden chest under the carpet. Stu said it was just a loose floorboard under the carpet, and I thought it sounded like a trap door. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Chapter 4. The next morning. Well, the next morning we were eating our breakfast, and Yvonne asked everyone, "Did you have any dreams last night?" And everyone said no, except for me. I said I had a dream about the trapdoor under the carpet. I dreamed that I was in a king's castle, and I went down a secret stairs, and there I found a treasure chest. I opened the lid of the treasure chest, and inside it I seen a crown and lots of jewels. The end. Well, very imaginative there from Adam. Well done. I would love to know what's under the carpet. In some places there could be great treasures to be found. So, next time you fall on your bum, you never know what's underneath. Could be jewels and crowns and very exciting. Now, I have a poem. Yes, indeed, you can write all sorts of things. Riddles and poems and stories. So this poem comes from a young lady called Cara, who is aged 9. Oh, 9. That's 9. Silly me. And it's called acrostic poem, which means the first letter of each line of the poem says what the poem is about. And it's about puppies. It's called Puppies. And it goes like this. Puppies are cute and fun. Unbelievably adorable, every one. Perfect, playful pets. People bring them to the vets. I love puppies so much. Each one feels lovely to touch. So puppies are number 1 for fun. Yes, indeed they are. What a lovely little... That's puppy for I love it a lot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, I have another poem. And this comes all the way from a lady called Astrid, who's aged 12 and lives in Copenhagen. It's called Stuck in the House. I am sick and tired of being stuck in the house, cramped up and bored like a really bold mouse. I never thought I'd say this, but wouldn't it be nice to be back in school? I might even say it twice. No mother or father pretending to be clever. A year of homeschooling. Never, never, never. My dad thinks he knows French. He can say ooh la la. Je suis embarrassed to say he's my dad. My mother has boasted she's great at sums, so we have to smile and listen and sit on our bums. Please, 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 virus, go far, far away. I want to go back to school and stay, stay, stay. I think it'd be great if everyone goes back to school. This homeschooling isn't that much fun, is it? Sometimes it's fun, but not all the time. Now, some people have written stories and poems, but this young gentleman has given me some factual information, and I love getting factual information. And it's all about his favourite animals. So Evan Fay has shared with us his favourite animals. My favourite animals, writes Evan, are lions, tigers and pandas. What an excellent choice. Lions are carnivores, which means they are animals that only eat meat. I like lions, said Evan, because they are strong and fierce. They certainly are. Pandas are omnivores. They eat 99% of bamboo and occasionally eat small animals and fish. And they are found in China. Giant pandas are black and white bears that live in central China. I like pandas, says Evan, because they are cute. Oh, they're so cute. Yes, they certainly are. Very cute. Tigers are carnivores, which means they only eat meat. And tigers are the biggest cats in the world. Each tiger marks a tree in its area with its wee and special scratches. Yes, indeed, folks. I didn't know that either. So every time you read, you learn something new. So thank you very much, Evan Fay, for that information. And finally, for now, another story by Elle Cullen, who is aged 5. And her story is called The Dog That Got Lost in the Forest. There was a dog called Isla. She was big, black and white, with blue eyes. Sounds magnificent. The owner's son brought her on a walk and let her off the lead. She got lost in the forest, though, and was so scared. Oh, she hid in a cave, but it was scary and dark. It was nighttime now. She started to cry, and then she heard a noise. It was an owl. Twitteroo, 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 said the owl. I don't know what it means, but that's what the owl said. A werewolf came over, but the owl dropped a rock on his head, and Isla jumped over him. The next morning, Isla followed a massive long line of doggy treats all the way home. Everyone was super happy. Well, I bet they were to see Isla come home. But I don't think the werewolf was too happy after getting the rock banged on his head. But not to worry, he was a bit of a meanie anyway. So, what a terrific story, Elle. Very adventurous and very exciting, and I'm glad the puppy got home safely. Now, folks, if you enjoyed those stories, there's lots more stories to be told. You can write a story about monkeys or elephants or giraffes or unicorns, or your smelly younger brother, your smelly older brother, your dog, your cat, your pet giraffe, whatever it is. I would love to read them. So share your stories with us, and the information, all the details, you'll find below. So until the next time, whenever you can, squeeze in a read. Goodbye!